Welcome guys and good morning to everyone. How you guys doing today? Spring is here and the heat is here as well. The heat is here as well. A lot of my plants them is struggling from the heat because I'm not a guy who come out and basically wet my plants like that. So the garden is really struggling. Even though we in the heart of spring, really struggling because there's no rain is coming, and if there's no rain, the plants them gonna struggle. Because what happened is the plants them is still battling with the cold weather in the morning and then the heat in the evening. So they're struggling. But the thing is, I love to plant within this time. Even though the plants them gonna struggle a little bit, I love to plant. Why I love to plant? Because the plants get to adjust to both weather, the colder weather and the warmer weather. It worked really well for me. I'm not sure if this works for anyone, but my thing is getting the plants them in the ground, especially like the pepper, and that's still depending on which zone you in. You want to plant them early because like peppers, you want to plant them a little early. Why? Because by the time the heat comes on, once you're not dealing with weather below 30 degrees, you could definitely plant peppers. If you're in like zone 8, zone 9, these areas, you could definitely plant peppers. So why I plant them so early? Because I want them to get established. Start getting themselves established. So when the coldness disappear, their root already established. So it's just gonna be just growing. So by the time the spring gone, hey, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. From the time the spring gone and the heat comes out, their root already develop and start growing. So now you stand a chance of getting a beautiful garden. Don't wait until the summertime to start planting. Don't do that at all. And there's another thing I want to adjust. Yeah. There's another thing I want to adjust. Valentina, how you doing? Martinez, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for being here. Another thing I want to do is adjust a situation I notice is going on. What I've noticed is going on is a lot of distraction on YouTube and a lot of these gardening videos. Why I'm gonna say that? Because some of us make it too complicated for the new gardeners and we discourage them. We don't want to discourage anyone. We want people to grow their food. So we try to encourage people. I mean, when you put it out there like a person got to buy the most expensive container to grow a garden, that's insane. No, is the size of the container that matter. And we discourage a lot of new gardeners. I mean, some of the thing I see, man, is like for you to start a garden, you got to have $500-600, and that's not true. That's not true. You can garden the simple way and still able to be successful. You could garden a simple way and be successful. You can grow an organic garden with natural resources around your yard and still able to grow a successful garden. But some people make it seems like only, to me, everyone can garden. It's inside of you. It's inside of you. Is what you want. If you don't want to do it, then that's different. But don't make anyone make you feel like garden is only for certain people and only certain people can grow food. No, everybody can grow food. Everybody born with this skill. Everybody born with this skill to grow food. You understand what I'm saying? So don't follow the narrative out there and believe that you cannot grow your own food. You can grow your own food. It's designed for you to grow your own food. You understand? So don't get discouraged, man. We got to encourage the people and stop making it seems like only certain people can grow food. No. As far as I see, everyone can grow food. Everyone can grow food. You just got to get out there and take care of your plants. If you plant some potato, you can't just leave your potato and never come back around them for 2 months. You can't do that. You got to come and you just make sure you clean up some of the weeds if they're getting too tall, and you soften up the soil. When you plant these baby plants, these are baby peppers. You have to know that you cannot just leave them. You have to take care of them. So guys, gardening is not a special thing for only special people. It's for everyone. It's for everyone. Everyone can grow something. You don't need no green thumb to grow a garden. You do not need no green thumb to grow a garden. You can grow a garden by planting and taking care of them. It's important. You cannot get away from taking care of your plants. If you want to have a successful garden, you have to take care of them. All right? These are potato you see I have going on. I cannot just leave these potato here because I'm not going to get anything from them. So I have to come and take care of them on the basic. But that does not mean it take a rocket science for someone to grow some potato. Potato is one of the easiest thing to grow. We have cucumber. Cucumber is one of the easiest thing to grow. We have sweet potato, which is these. These are sweet potato you see here. Sweet potato. I cannot just leave them there. I have to come out and take care of them. So I don't want to put it out there like it's only certain people can grow food. No. Everybody can grow food. Yes, everybody developed them own ways over the years. Yes, that's true. But that does not mean you cannot grow food. A baby can grow food once they're able to walk around and plant. They can grow their food. Once they're able to walk around and able to take care of their plant, they can grow their own food. So it's too much information out there that making people feel like before they could start a garden, they got to have $1,000 or they got to have $500 or they got to have all these, money to start a garden. Well, I'm telling you here today, guys, you don't need to. An easy way to begin is by setting your own seed. Buy your own seed, setting your own seed. That's very important. That's going to make you save a lot of money. You have container lying around. That's big enough. Hey girl, dad, what's up? How you doing? Blessings to you on this beautiful day in the garden. Yes, guys, do not allow nobody. You see these babies? These babies Hey, Chimps, chums, how you doing? Blessing, blessing to you. All right. These are squash right here. These are butternut squash. All I did, I just opened up the squash and I threw the seed in the ground, and look how lovely they germinate. All I have to do is take care of them. That's it. That's it, guys. And how you take care of them, you come out in your garden, you make sure, you know, the soil around them is soft. You make sure if you have water, maybe you could give them some water. You make sure these things. And once you're able to do these things, you can grow a garden. So do not make anyone tells you that you need a bunch of money to start a garden. No, you don't. No, you don't. You could use whatever container you have. If you have a piece of land in your backyard, what many people don't understand, a lot of people fail to realize that their backyard, sometimes the soil in their backyard is amazing. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people believe their soil in their backyard is not good enough to garden. And that's insane. Yes, that's insane. You don't need. Sometimes you believe, you'll be surprised how beautiful the soil in your backyard is. You sometimes will be surprised. So before you underestimate your soil in your backyard, what you do, you try it. You try it. There's something you call maintaining your soil. Maintaining your soil is very important. When you talk about maintaining your soil, it's very important because every year your plants comes out and they suck the nutrients out of the soil. Every year, that's what the plants does. So every year you got to try to replace that nutrients back into the soil so the new plants that you grow in the following year could have nutrients to feed from. So this is why always maintaining your soil is important. Rejuvenating your soil, it's important. All these are cucumber, you see. All these are cucumber. We have corn growing up here too. You see right here we have, this is a pear tree, but we have corn. All this is corn. We just showing the seed. So when the rain come, when we know that a shower rain gonna come, what we're gonna do, we're gonna transplant these corn. These corn is gonna stay right here. These cucumber gonna stay right here. These cucumber gonna run up. We're using these corn for the cucumber to run up into. All right, so the cucumber gonna become the trail for the corn gonna become the trail for the cucumber. This, this is really, important and excited for me because right now there's a lot of things I already planned. I already planned this whole area down there in peppers. I have hot peppers, bell peppers. I already did that because I know as soon as the coldness stops, these plants, their roots, the sun is so hot, I give them the baby ones, I give them a little water because the sun is so hot. So I get a container and I get some water and I just add it to them because the sun is hot. But as soon as the weather change and the coldness comes, we're gonna start happening. These plants' roots already generate already. They already generate their root. So we're gonna happen. These plants gonna just start running. If you notice, this is a bell pepper right here. And even though this bell pepper here look like it start pushing out bell pepper already. You see? So now a good shower of rain will transform this whole garden. A good shower offering. We also have, these are hot pepper, I think it's habanero. Hot pepper going on over there. So if you have the space, guys, if you have the space, make use of it. And like I said, don't make anyone make you feel like you need a bunch of money to start a garden. Sometimes you start from small, sometimes you start from 2 plants, sometimes you start from 3 plants, sometimes and every year you multiply. You save your seeds, and once you save your seeds, you apply the following year. So this is out, guys. Don't make nobody tell you you need a bunch of money to do a garden, because you don't. You have a backyard, just create a space where you can come and grow something. All these are wild berry growing up here. You see the flowers them? Wild berry just growing right here. So when these, just now I'll be coming here and I'll be eating berries like crazy. Look at them. You see? All these all go up there is wild berry. So if you notice me have a piece of plywood here, I put this here because I don't want nothing grow. Here I want to able to walk and come and pick the berries there. You see? And the next thing again, these things grows natural. You have nothing to do with berries. Berries will grow and produce for their own self. All right, there's a lot of plants does that. You see, this is an elderberry right here that I cut down. This is an elderberry plant that I cut down, and it's growing back up like crazy. All these come back here. If you notice, it's berry just lying on this area. So once you have the space, guys, don't make nobody tells you you cannot grow nothing. And if you find you out there watching videos and anyone is discouraging you and making you feel like you need a certain amount of money, or you need a certain amount of skill to start a garden, don't buy it. Okay, because you learn along your journey. Everybody have a journey and you learn along your journey. Don't be fooled. All right? These fruit trees. Once these fruit trees get established, you done. You ain't got to do anything again. These things will grow for their own self. Once the fruit trees get themselves established in the ground, they will do the rest. When you grow like cabbage and these type of plants, you have to take more care of them because these plants require care. You got to watch for the bugs because bugs enjoy these type of leaf. So you got to watch it for the bugs. Okay, let me see. Let me see the screen. Yes. Yes, guys, so don't get distracted and don't believe you cannot grow food. Don't believe you require a certain skill to plant some food in the ground. No. All you got to do begin. And once you begin, what's going to happen every season, every garden season, you're going to be learning more and more and more. Every garden season. All right, so you do not need no green thumb to grow no food. You do not need an arm and a leg to grow some food. Start out small, grow as much as you can, and the more you grow, the more you do, is the better you're gonna get. Then you're gonna understand the plants them better. So every year, your garden gonna improve because you learning along the way. You're not trying to cabbage and them falling nice, man. Yes. Yes, you're not trying to get out there and buying these expensive containers, buying all these expensive, and then you still can't get a successful garden. So then I believe in growing natural, observing nature, see what nature have to offer, learn from nature, because this is what we do. We learn from nature because if you notice, man, you never see nobody coming down here and water anything. You never see nobody coming down here and add fertilizer to nothing. Nature feeds itself. The plants feed themselves. The leaf drop on the ground, rotten, feed the plant. The plant drop their limbs, rotten, break down, turn to compost, feed the plants. That's how nature works. So we apply the same thing nature does in our garden. All right, so this is how we save a bunch of money. We ain't got to go out there and buy compost because we have the compost right on the ground. And that's how we got to think, guys. So I just want to say thank you all for coming out again. Peace, love, and blessing to each and every one of you. Have a good day.